Yeah, I thought it was a pretty strong performance in large parts. Obviously, we started pretty scratchy, and they got 6 points. And I thought that rattled us a little bit. And they came out with a bit of vigour and a bit of enthusiasm, which you'd expect. And in some ways, we were on a bit of an hiding to nothing after the result in pre-season, which was, it was difficult at the time, as I was thinking straight away. Motivation lies in their corner pretty heavily now. But I thought that the switching attitude at half-time, or just before half-time, which we sort of cemented at half-time, really sort of flipped the coin in terms of the game. And once we got to grips with our goal forward and our big men got a grasp of the game, then I thought we were clear winners. Although I have to pay credit to Bradford for working exceptionally hard under probably difficult circumstances.
From our point of view, I'd imagine we learn a lot more out of that game than we did out of the pre-season friendly as well.
Yeah, you do. You learn from being challenged and how you respond to difficult situations, and I thought we did that pretty well. Some of our tackle management I thought was poor, and how we got rattled a little bit as well. But we responded, and when you speak to the players and they talk about what it was like on the field, they didn't really get distracted from what they were doing. It just took us a little bit of a while to get into our flow. And I think there's still loads of improvement in us. Looking at our attacking game, I thought it was a little bit off, and we're trying to just tidy up some of our players' lines and what they do with the ball. So we'll tidy that up. We've worked hard on our D again this week, and it's going to need to be good against Catalan, who are obviously pretty much a big physical challenge in the middle of the field. I thought that particular game was huge for us. We were expected to win that game. I thought we had to win that game, and it adds its own pressure. And I think there's probably a little bit of pressure on the players for different reasons. Obviously, it's the first game. Everybody thought we would win it, and we'd give them an absolute shellacking a few weeks ago, which that it adds motivation to Bradford, and that was one of the difficult things from a mental point of view for us, I think. But yeah, it was crucial for us. I thought we had to win that game to give us an opportunity to build something for ourselves, and it's just 2 points, isn't it? It's 2 points out of the way. It gives us a good start. We've got to build again now and make sure we get a performance this week, and it needs to be a significantly improved performance, I think. They've got a lot of good quality players. They've got people like Brent Webb who's not getting in the side at the moment. Daryl didn't play last week, so they've got some threat about them. Price in there's a half-back, and Bosk who are very good players. And the pack's massive. And Henderson's a smart 9, so we've got some challenges, but we know it's a tough comp. We've got to front up physically and get the job done. It's our first game at home. A fantastic opportunity for us to start the season off in a really positive way. The foundation of any successful team depends on how you define success, but any successful team has to do well at home. I think we've flipped the coin a little bit with our away form. We've done since I came to the club, we've done a few things that I think has changed the mentality of the players, and we've tried to be really professional about our approach at away games, and we've won some good away games, so really pleased with that. But home is massive. Last year, a couple of games that were lost that I thought we should have won at the back end, St Helens and Warrington in particular. And this is a great opportunity for us to play against one of the perceived better clubs in the competition and come out on top and really start to build something of a platform for ourselves at home, which is going to be really important.
Nathan Massey said that he was going to go have a scan this week. Has he had those scans, and how's he doing? Yeah,
he's got some reasonably positive mode, but I'm still tentative on that. He's probably going to be another 4 weeks before he's available, so that's not fantastic news, to be honest. We're a little bit light up front. Dan Fleming's come in and done a pretty strong job, but it leaves us with 2 front line props who are injured in Boyle and Massey, so it's pretty tough up front, but they were outstanding last week, the big men. We'll make sure we look after them and we get the best out of them.
yeah, they've got a massive pack, and that's going to be a challenge for us, I think. We've got to control the middle of that field, and hopefully with a big crowd down here on the weekend, we can they can all get behind us, and we'll have a good win at home and get the 2 points, which I'm sure we will do. All the boys are confident and looking forward to it, looking forward to the challenge, so it'll be good. Home games are massive. We don't want anyone to come here and take 2 points off us. We always play well here. Obviously last year we'd play half a game well and then we'd fall away the back end and we'd get done, and hopefully I don't think you'll see much of that this year. Obviously we've still got quite a young side and there's going to be a few hiccups here and there, but I'm sure that the fans here like to get nice and vocal and get behind us and bring us home. So that's something that all the boys count on. Yeah, I think because of the fans, them being so on top of you, it's so hard to hear each other out there on the field. And it's one of those places. I played at a place called Newtown Jets at home, and it was a terrible ground. Everyone hated to come there, but we loved it because everyone else hated it. And you just turn each game into a dogfight, and I think that's what we're going to try and do here this year.
Is that a massive weapon for us then, the home games?
Oh, definitely. For any side, people like to play at home, but as you said yourself, people really just don't like playing here, and we've got to use that as a positive. And if we get at them from the start and they think they're in for a tough day straight away, we can break teams quite early, hopefully. But it's a lot of hard work that goes into breaking sides, and I think that, as you said, it's a good weapon for us to take into the games. We're working to certain points on the field for certain plays, and everything we do is for a reason. Every run to every position on the field is for a reason. I think the fans will get to see that as the season progresses, and they'll understand what we're trying to do. But it's one of those things that a lot of the opposition will know what we're trying to do as well. But if we execute our plays properly, it's very hard to defend. So it's one of those things that if we stick to the game plan and the structure that we're given, we'll do well.